Good afternoon. Welcome to another As the Crow Flies adventure. Today's hike brings us to Mitchell Memorial Forest, where I continue my quest to become a master hiker. This is Trail 4 of 34, and today we're here at the Wood Duck Trail. Nice, easy little 1 mile loop trail. Looks like at the end here there's a pond, and if we're lucky we might see some of these guys right here, wood duck. There's a really cool quote here from Shakespeare about nature. He says, "This our life away from public haunt, finding tongues in trees, books in the running brooks, sermons in the stones, and good in everything." It's a nice way to encapsulate what it means to be outside, hiking, and being one with nature. This should take us about 45 minutes, 1 mile loop trail. Let's get going. It is a brisk 35 degrees today. Definitely the coldest day we've had since I've started this series, but that's not going to stop me from conquering these parks. Okay, since coming down the trailhead, we are now at the loop. I typically tend to go right, so that's the way we're going to go. So we knocked out Shawnee Lookout in the first set of videos. We're here at Mitchell Memorial. This trail, the Wood Duck Trail, is the only trail they have here at this park. So it's gonna be a quick one and done. I enjoy going to all these different parks because they all have something different to offer. Shawnee Lookout was more geared towards Native American history, whereas Mitchell Memorial is mainly focused on mountain biking and fishing. They have a big catch and release lake, and they also have mountain biking trails. Over 8 miles of trail. It was actually the first official mountain biking trail in Hamilton County. I'm not much of a mountain biker. It's not because I don't like it. It's more or less because I'm not good at it. And I would probably end up going over the handlebars after I ran over a stump. So more power to you. If you can do that kind of stuff, I'm jealous. I just don't have that kind of coordination. This is a really nice trail though. It'd be awesome to see this in the spring once everything blooms up. Get a little more coverage in the trees. It's pretty bare right now. It is a bit muddy from all the rain we've had recently. That's okay though, because if there's mud, that means there was rain. And if there's rain, that means that these creeks and any other kind of water sources around these trails should be flowing nicely, which always makes for a cool experience. I could hear the creek running as I walked into the trail, so we'll have to check that out once we get around the loop and see what we got. This sign here has a little information on the eastern red cedar. It says it's one of the only native evergreen trees in Hamilton County. You can see we got one right here, and there's one over here. It says the soft, fragrant wood is used for making moth-proof chests, pencils, shingles, and many other items. You could definitely smell these eastern red cedars when I walked into the trail. It has a very distinct piney smell. Okay, I believe we made it to what the sign was referring to with the pond. I believe it's down here. I hear water running. Looks like it's roped off. That's never stopped me before. Alright, I just took this little user trail down here to get a better look at this pond. I'll try to do this without falling on my butt. That was close. I almost fell. Got that on video. I'm good, I'm good. The log thankfully held me up. Got some water flowing down this hill here. Really cool. This might be a short trail, but anytime there's a water source, you get some extra points in my book. In the spirit of today being St. Patrick's Day, you gotta have a Guinness. You gotta have some kind of Irish beer on St. Paddy's Day. Not my favorite beer, but it's St. Paddy's Day, so we're gonna have a Guinness Drought. It's a nice stout beer, established in 1759. I'm not a huge fan of stouts, but on a cold day, anything like a porter or a stout definitely warms you up a little bit. So this is nice. All right, time to get back on trail and finish this up. Well, that was a nice little unexpected detour. I never realized I was back there. This is maybe my third time on this trail. Never knew all that stuff was over there. This sign right here makes mention of the limestone rocks that are in these stream beds, containing fossils of animals that lived here long ago. Let's see if we can get a better look at some of this limestone. Alright, well that's it for today's little St. Patrick's Day hike here at the Wood Duck Trail at Mitchell Memorial Forest. I'll see you guys in the next video.